Well, the sun is up now, but it's not this white. It's actually more of a yellow hue to me. I come out here, start recording, and the rain picks up. There was a massive amount of boom from the thunder 2 minutes ago. I wish I would have gotten it on recording, but you can hear the rain is progressively picking up. There is no more wind, though. There you go. Massive storm comes in. There's the thunder. Thunder! I got a habit of joking with my wife on Rose, because Rose actually sounds like a 350 Chevy, because it's got an exhaust leak. So when you start it up, until it gets to the point that it warms up, it sounds like a Chevy. And then all of a sudden you hear cold air intake and Toyota after it warms up. So I always say Toyota, Chevy Toyota Thunder, just because it's funny. But vehicles are getting a nice bath. Excursion's looking pretty nice. This nice little mirror finish. Excursion, the roof is actually, the paint is peeling off the roof and the hood on the Excursion. You see that section right there underneath the door keypad, where it just never ever allows water. Kind of calmed down on the rain a little bit. So it does look like my wife's garden is pretty flooded. You can see this spot. It's got a nice flood. All of this is flooded, so everything's getting a nice rain, and it's because it's coming off the roof line where we put those boards, which it did it before the boards were there also. So all of this spot's getting plenty of rain. So hopefully these things will get the rain they needed. I'm hoping that all of this stuff, all of this Christie's blue glue is finally done, or at least hard enough, because I did from here all the way to this corner earlier. So that's, and then that T, I had to put this piece in all the way across. So this was done 2 years ago, this section right here. But and the rain calmed down, and I already posted 2 of the videos for you guys. And that, between that video, the first 2 videos and this video, you guys will see that the rain progressively starts pouring, stops, kind of sprinkles. It was pouring, now it's lightly raining, and it will probably end up going to sprinkling, you know, probably by the end of this video. But a lot of flooding. Not too bad. Now it's no longer yellow. Now it's actually kind of more of a white. But I can actually see a cloud, a clear line right here where there's clouds. The only sun I see is actually right here. Right above the gazebo, there's an actual clear line of clouds where you can actually tell the clouds from everything else. But it's not showing up on the camera. It's kind of a little bit whitewashed out on the camera. And I very rarely, let me kind of dry the outside of my phone. I very rarely actually use my phone in the rain. I think this is the 4th time I've only used the phone physically in the rain once, other than these 3 videos I've recorded so far. It does look like, see, now it's just lightly sprinkling. It does seem like this is going to be an on and off all day thing, so kind of looks like my service call is not going to happen, especially if this continues, because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. This started at like 4:30. I started recording at 5. But I have a service call set for 9 a.m. today for 2010 Dodge Charger. Overheat issue. The guy doesn't really know exactly what the issue is. He's not even sure if it's overheating. He just saw his temp gauge spike and then he parked the car. So it could be a water pump. It could be a head gasket. I asked him to check the oil while I was on the phone with him. He told me the oil looked normal. It doesn't look pale or anything. So hopefully it's not a head gasket. Maybe it just needs a water pump. But you know, this looks like it's going to be an on and off thing all day. That's what it looks like. Which, you know, if I have to reschedule a service call, it's not a big deal. But hopefully he has another vehicle he can use. But this weather is beautiful. It's kind of not, you know, it's nothing I could do about it, but it's not, I'm not going to be upset if I have to reschedule it. This weather is gorgeous. There you go. There's some thunder. Thunder! As Eric O always says from South Main Auto, Chevy Thunder! And then I just went off of that and started saying Chevy Toyota Thunder. I don't know, if you guys think it's funny, let me know. If you got a laugh out of it, you know, let me know in the comments. It is kind of funny though, when if I could get it on audio and it sound good, I would totally do that. Excuse me. But as soon as you start the vehicle, that 2000 Limited up, because it's got an exhaust leak, it sounds like a 350 Chevy from the 60s, 70s. That loud rumble. And then as soon as it warms up, it gets a little bit quieter and sounds more like a cold air intake on a 4Runner. But it's always funny. That's I started saying that because I thought it was hilarious. If I can get it on camera one of these days, I will, guys. It is hilarious. It does sound like a Chevy. And then 5 minutes later, you can literally be driving it. It sounds like a Chevy, and then all of a sudden, it immediately will go from Chevy to 4Runner noise. Like, progressive, like, right now. So, it's kind of funny. It's now sprinkling. Can't even see on the camera that it is sprinkling. The only thing you can hear is the water dripping off the roof. Is it even? Oh yeah, it's baby sprinkling. Just a little. That speed bump sign finally fell, which irritates me. They went and fixed our power. You guys may remember that. I mentioned that a couple months ago, back in, it was almost a couple months ago. It was somewhere like the beginning of June. We had a bunch of rainstorms, caused a power outage, and we were out of power for like 3 days, I think. And they had to put a temporary line in the alley, right here in an alley, and run it to that box over there at the corner. There's a box right where that sign is, that construction sign. And then there's a box over here by us, right here, on the side of the house. And then there's a box at the end of the street. And the box at the end of the street, or the end of the alley, blew. And that box supplied power to this box. Our box. And that they had to run power from this box over here to my box, and then the one at the end to supply the literally the 4 houses on the block. Everybody in Florence had power, but me, my neighbor, and the house behind her, and the house behind me. We were the only 4 that didn't have power. And they came to pick up the signs like a week after the power was fixed, and all the temporary lines were removed. And they parked in front of my house right here for an hour. The sign truck. And then they literally left and didn't pick up the signs. And they've been here since. So they've been here almost a little over a month. Like a month and 2.5 weeks or so, which is kind of aggravating. But, you know, I guess it is what it is. But I do appreciate everybody stopping by. I was hoping that I would hear that extremely loud crackle like I heard the first time, you know, 2 minutes before I started the video. But nothing like that. It's starting to rain a little bit harder, sprinkle a little bit harder, and then it slowed down, you know. At least if my service call does happen today, at least it will be nice and cool weather. Not 110 degrees with the sun out completely, you know. It would be nice to do a service call in beautiful weather like this. A little bit more thunder. Clouds are starting to break up right there. You can actually see a little cloud there, and then there's a couple little breakup clouds here. So it's starting to look a little bit more true, but it is still washed out right here. But it is what it is. Hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day. Happy Sunday, everybody. You know, July 24th. And hopefully I'll see you guys on the next video. I'm going to release all of these today for you guys. You guys can go check them out. But, is it going to get louder? Random lightning or anything? I don't know. It does look like the clouds are breaking up because these are kind of starting to see a little bit of the blue sky. So, maybe the storm has come in. This section of the storm's come in and is passing. It does look like there's a bunch of... Can't see it on camera, but these clouds right here are actually a lot darker than the camera picks up. So maybe we're going to get more than one storm today. Who knows? But you guys take it easy. Like, comment, subscribe, smush the bell notification icon for future updates. Go check out my Amazon affiliate links, my Acme Tools affiliate links, my DJI Electronics affiliate links, as well as my Ohio Power Tools affiliate links. Ford does look beautiful. Look at this reflective. This is just rain, and you can see me in the reflection. I'm using my phone, as you guys can see, but it does have a mirror finish. Just needs a little bit of buffing. There's a lot of dirt on the paint, but, you know, it's Arizona. I haven't washed it in a while. The door's not even closed all the way. Now it is. That's interesting. Wonder how long the door's been sitting like that. But you guys take it easy. Appreciate you guys stopping by. And I'll see you guys later. Peace! There you go. Get the Forerunners in the shot. And the tail end of the Ford.